Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
That doesn't look threatening at all.
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Your sword can't still my heart.
Ooh, we get to choose between these two. So we can play as Emily Caldwin, ruler of the Empire of the Isles, trained in stealth and combat by her father Corvo Attano. Or we can play as Corvo Attano, legendary royal protector to the Empress and figure of infamy from the time of the Rat Plague. Well, you know, it's gonna be hard for me to pass up a new Garrett figure, but I will probably play through this a couple of times over. I don't know if I'm going to do both on camera. I mean, it may make it a completely different game, so we'll see what we can do with that. I don't know. But I think for this first run-through, I would like to play as Corvo here. Yes, please.
Cast you in cold marble.
No!
Corvo Atano, how handsome you are for a man of your age. And how long had you hidden the mark of the outsider? I expect it's a wonderful story.
I'll lock him in the Empress's chambers, and then I'll bring him to Coldridge Prison to tell his trial. My father lost it all. Sent me to the City Watch, one step above begging. Think I had to take your orders? Corvo Atano, son of a Zirconan tradesman.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lord Corvo, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew. Oh! So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half?
So we're just gonna go back to the same prison that we escaped out of already? Shouldn't be too hard to get out again.
There's a legend in the City Watch. The Empress's last resort, the safe room inside your daughter's chambers, is holding enough gold to buy an island. And they say this is one of the only 2 keys.
What happened? Alexei, the throne room, Emily. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Well, let's see what's going on around this room. Can set an alarm over here. Spin a globe. Get under this to set the alarm and bring the guy over here.
Ramses are gonna be back in fashion in Dunwall. You'd be smart to remember that. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
So we've got 2 guys out there. I don't see anyone else besides that. Looks like they dragged away Alexei. So probably our best thing to do would be to set the alarm over here.
I helped Emily get a frog unstuck from this old clock when she was 11. I swear I'll find a way to fix this. To bring her back.
I don't think that's actually getting anyone to come out. Oh, there's a ship launch protocol here. Empress, after the Royal Protector's Shakedown cruise, will launch the ISS Jessamine Caldwin just before the anniversary of your mother's passing, pending your approval, of course. On the platform, we'll have a bottle of King Street brandy tied to a long tether that you will release to swing out against the hull. What you say during the ceremony is, of course, up to you, but here are some ideas intended to serve as food for thought. May a brisk wind hurry you to shores near, far, and fair. May you shelter your crew from the perils of the terrible ocean. May you always sail for Bristol, true of heart and homeward bound. Yours faithfully, Advisor Wainwright. Got a letter from Advisor Helmswater here. Empress, we face yet another murder, and I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange, is it not, that all the victims have openly opposed you? If not strange, then oh so very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in these most sensitive of endeavors? I feel I must be the only person in Dunwall who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me out in the cold. I remain your trusted servant and advisor, Leonora Helmswater. Apparently no one really trusts Emily at this point. Typewriter, huh? It's a space. It's a very interesting typewriter. I guess it's kind of ergonomic in a way.
Maybe I should just spin it. Pick a place to lick my wounds. I've got to regroup.
Alright, well, I do not see any wonderfully easy way of going out of this room. So royal key is needed, huh? Are they going to come back at some point? It's a breakable door. So I do not have a weapon currently. Just a ship in there. I can use this fork. Trust me. Might as well be filling up on a little bit of health. Schedule for Middle Song's Eve. Empress, presented for your approval the schedule for Middle Song's Eve. Morning meal with Tivian Trade Commission. Or Tyvian, depending. Presentation from the research vessel Loblolly Swift. Just returned from newly discovered island chain off of Pandician continent. Midday meal with dignitaries from Morley, who will present you with a gift in exchange for your attention to their complaints. Dedication and speech for new wing at the infirmary home for aged seafarers. Meeting with advisor on issue of blood flies in the south. Evening meal with Lord Corvo at his request. Eric Plainstow, scheduling secretary. Alright, so at this point we obviously need to find either some kind of weapon or some kind of key to make our way out of here, or, you know, we could go out the window, I suppose. That works too.
Dunwall always has a way of turning sour, just as soon as you get comfortable.
Just double check to make sure that there isn't anything else in here of any worth. Aha! Letter from the Tyvian Trade Commission. Our most esteemed Empress, as you know, freight from Serkanos, bound for Tyvia, is now routinely set upon by pirates or spoiled with bloodflies. In addition to the loss of Tyvian lives, be they crew, dock workers, or shopkeepers, there is a material cost of the cargo itself, which can barely be calculated. If things continue unchecked, we will be forced to cease trading with Serkanos, and perhaps to even embargo ships from the southernmost isle altogether. But this need not come to pass. The Trade Commission is a reasonable body, and has already considered remedies to ameliorate the situation. We seek the following. 1. Independent qualified inspectors at all ports. 2. Patrols to defend against pirates and smugglers. 3. Compensation for the previous and future losses. It is this list that of remedies that I wish to discuss with you in person at the earliest possible opportunity. So far, your staff have resisted our efforts to establish a definitive time for negotiation. Prompt them to action, Majesty, for we are eager to travel to Dunwall. Until we can sit down and discuss this in a civilized fashion, I send you our best. Dimyan Shurijan, I guess, Principal, Tivian Trade Commission. Tivian, I have no idea. It's one of those. Alright, I think that probably does it for all of the papers that we're going to find in this small room here. I think it's time for us to actually make our way out of here. Take our leave of the situation, if you will. That looks like certain doom to hop down there. Let's see, is there a quick save? There's most certainly a quick save. Can I, like, slip on between here? No? Don't really see a way to go over there. I wonder if we're supposed to set the alarm in here and then go out onto the windowsill so they don't see us. I have no idea. Because I can't scoot any further over here, and I would probably end up dead should I go down that way. Maybe I'm missing something else. We'll be right back. I'll look around for a touch. Okay, so there are a couple of obvious things in this room, but I was under the impression that windows like this were just part of the background, but they aren't, which is actually kind of cool. But there's also this over here.
The Hound Pit's Pub. Today starts another chapter, but will it get as bad as those times?
Also, I did notice when I was looking over this that we have a couple of markers over here to check out. I think this is just the things that we have picked up so far, so we don't need to really read that. But this travel log here, pretty sure is brand new information. A long day in Dunwall, New Year. For most people, a new year means renewed hope and promises. Me, I just hate the memories that get dredged up. Today, third day of the month of Earth, would have been Jessamine's birthday. We used to take a skiff out on the river before dawn, bringing a good bottle of sparkling wine, just to take a few moments to watch the sun rise together, alone for a while before she got caught up in her duties for the day. All these years later, why am I still thinking about it? The anniversary. The worst time of year, these weeks leading up to the anniversary of Jessamine's murder. I run through it all again. If I'd just been there a moment sooner, or known about Dowd. If I'd just been a bit stronger, faster, smarter. If. One moment she was here, then the next in my arms slipping away. Nothing I could do. Yes, I still grieve. The whole world still grieves. And so we mark the day that she was murdered with somber speeches and trumpets. The month of harvest can't come soon enough.